This is Nurse of Death, the Lucy Letby story, a gripping true crime podcast that takes you deep into the chilling tale of allegations against Lucy Letby, a seemingly caring and dedicated nurse who harbored a dark secret. Join us as we unravel the twisted journey of a medical professional whose actions sent shockwaves throughout the healthcare community. It's the story of a nurse who went from saving lives to becoming the harbinger of death. This is Nurse of Death, the Lucy Letby story. On a chilly Tuesday morning in Manchester Crown Court, a hush fell over the courtroom as Lucy Letby, a 33-year-old former neonatal nurse, took the stand, accused of unthinkable crimes. The murder of 5 infant boys and 2 girls, along with the attempted murder of 10 more at the Countess of Chester Hospital. Prosecutors painted a ghastly picture, alleging that she'd executed these acts of brutality by injecting the infants with air, poisoning them with insulin, overfeeding them with milk, and physically assaulting them. The charges hung in the air, a stark contrast to the woman who sat in the dock, weeping, vehemently denying all allegations of murder. Lucy Letby, a woman who devoted her life to the care of the most vulnerable, found herself in an unanticipated position in the midst of a trial that had been ongoing for 7 months. The courtroom listened attentively as the tale of her arrest was narrated. 2 years after being moved from the neonatal unit due to suspicions of her causing harm to the babies she was tasked to care for, she was apprehended at her 3-bedroom home in Chester. The court was presented with a photograph, an intimate snapshot into her personal life, depicting her bedroom. The image showed an unkempt room, a bed covered with a duvet bearing the warm, comforting phrase, "Sweet dreams." At the head of the bed, a collection of 4 cuddly toys, Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, a rabbit, and a light brown teddy bear, sat arranged, a poignant reminder of her vocation. In the wake of her arrest, the bed had been straightened, likely by her father, John Letby, her defense lawyer, Ben Myers KC surmised. As Lucy confirmed this, she gave evidence for the first time, her parents, aged 76 and 62, and the family members of the alleged victims looking on from the public gallery. An emotional Lucy Letby poured her heart out to the court, stating that she had always tried her best to care for the premature babies and felt physically ill to be accused of murdering them. She sobbed as she recounted her arrest at dawn, taken away in handcuffs while still in her pajamas, a traumatic experience that left her with post-traumatic stress and sleepless nights. She expressed her devastation at being blamed for the infants' deaths and her removal from the neonatal unit. "My job was my life, my everything," she confessed, her voice trembling with emotion. In intense exchanges with her barrister, Lucy repeatedly denied any intent to murder or harm the 17 infants. When queried if she ever desired to inflict harm on the babies, she replied with a clear, resounding no. She said, "I am there to help and to care, not to hurt." Lucy Letby's trial was marred by a note, a chaotic scrawl of self-loathing and despair, found at her home upon her arrest. This note, penned in July 2016, was filled with phrases such as, "I don't deserve to live," "I killed them on purpose because I'm not good enough," "I am a horrible, evil person," "I am evil, I did this." As Mr. Myers prompted her to explain, Lucy sat upright in her chair, explaining that she wrote the note during a time when she was really struggling and doubting her professional abilities. She confessed to feeling an immense burden of responsibility and incompetence, fearing that she had done something that had harmed the children. A particular phrase from the note was highlighted by Mr. Myers. "I will never have children or marry or know what it's like to have a family." When asked why she wrote this, Lucy responded, "Because at that time I didn't see any future for myself. I couldn't imagine what life would be, or that I would have a future." The conversation took a darker turn when Mr. Myers asked about the self-deprecating phrase, "I kill them on purpose because I'm not good enough." Lucy's response was a reflection of her shattered self-esteem. She believed she wasn't good enough because she had been constantly suggested that she'd done something wrong, her competencies questioned. When asked about the times she thought about ending her life and about the line, "I'm evil, I did this," she wept openly. She expressed her desolation to the jury, explaining, "I felt at that time if I'd done something wrong, and I didn't know I'd done something. I must be such an awful evil person if I'd made mistakes and not known." Her career started at the Chester Hospital while studying for her nursing degree at the city's university in 2010. She qualified the following September. Mr. Myers brought up a close friendship she had with a doctor who remains anonymous for legal reasons. Earlier in the trial, Lucy had broken down in tears when the fellow medic testified. When asked if there was anything more to the relationship, she responded, "No, he was just a trusted friend." She admitted to meeting up with him outside of work for meals or coffee or walks, but their friendship fizzled out at the beginning of 2018, before her arrest in July. This is Nurse of Death, the Lucy Letby story, a gripping true crime podcast that takes you deep into the chilling tale of allegations against Lucy Letby, a seemingly caring and dedicated nurse who harbored a dark secret. Join us as we unravel the twisted journey of a medical professional whose actions sent shockwaves throughout the healthcare community. It's the story of a nurse who went from saving lives to becoming the harbinger of death. This is Nurse of Death, the Lucy Letby story.